Hey, just taking a look here, just observing.
Huh?
Just observing, looking at what's going on. Yeah. I guess they're having a wedding, and that's big nowadays, especially with COVID-19. Jesus said at his coming, many shall be marrying and giving in marriage. You know, and that's what's going on now. Yeah. I'm all right. What's happening? What's happening?
Wedding.
Huh?
Wedding.
Wedding?
Yeah.
This your people?
Yeah.
Your people?
Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin.
Huh? Your cousin?
Groom's my cousin, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. Are y'all Jewish? Israelis?
No.
No. What? Arabian or
We're Muslim, yeah.
Muslim? Okay. Yeah. Muslim. Okay. Yeah. All right. So y'all worship Allah. Worship Allah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What about Jesus Christ?
He's a prophet in our religion too.
In your religion?
Yeah. There's 40 prophets. He's one of them too.
A prophet?
Yep.
So you don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Right.
But Jesus is God in the flesh because he gave himself a sacrifice for the sins of the children of Israel. As you know, the Muslims come from Abraham and Ishmael, Abraham and Hagar, right? In the King James Bible. Abraham and Hagar. And see, Abraham is blessed of God, and God heard Ishmael for Abraham's sake, according to the King James Bible. You know, but Ishmael did not get the blessings or the birthright that Isaac got, because Isaac was the seed of promise, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So you don't believe in the Bible, King James Bible?
I mean, we have the Quran. So.
The Quran? No, the Quran comes from the Bible.
Yeah.
No, the Quran shows
they're
that.
pretty similar, so.
You know, the Quran shows, and does Allah make you perfect and free from sin? No. Jesus makes his people perfect and free from sin.
Well, how can you say someone's perfect? I mean, no one's perfect, right?
No one's perfect?
Yeah.
In Jesus, I'm perfect. In Jesus. As I walk after the Spirit, I'm perfect. You know? 'Cause I don't walk after the flesh. The flesh is imperfect before God. That sinful nature is evil. You know? And see, that's why if you look, see black people, so-called African Americans, see how America, how the cops have been treating black people here in America. They don't treat the Arabs like that. They don't treat the Muslims like that.
Do you mean like racism?
Racism, yeah.
I mean, we get a lot of hate too, man. It's not just you guys. I know it's like you guys get it more, but it's not like we don't. Yeah, way more. It's not like they don't say anything to us either, you know.
Well, white people. So what do you think about white people? Are they the devil? Are they the devil's children?
I have like no connection with race whatsoever, dude. You're a person, I'm a person. We're both people, you know. That's all that matters.
So that's all. So white privilege doesn't matter.
Not for me.
Not for you, but you're not.
I mean, I know it exists. Yeah, and it's a bad thing.
But it doesn't really bother you that much.
I mean, what can I do?
But at the same time, you're not called a minority either, are you? You're not minority.
Kinda, yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Because when you come over here, do the Muslims have to fight for any rights in America? They don't have to fight for any rights in America.
I mean, it's not as easy for us to get in here than just white people. So.
Well, black people came over here as slaves, and we still are called three-fifths persons, and we still called a minority. You're not, see, white people are first-class citizens in America. The Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans are second-class citizens. So-called African Americans are the lowest, the third-class citizens.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of Arabs can get bank loans. Y'all open up shops. African Americans can't even get bank loans. And look, the cops don't kill the Arabs in the streets. Now, your own people over in India or whatever, your own government, like Saddam Hussein and all them, he persecutes
He has nothing to do with us, bro. Like,
he doesn't?
He's just a guy. Like I said, like, for me, like, it doesn't matter. You're a guy, I'm a guy. Like, we're both people. There's one race, the human race. That's all I care about.
But so you're saying we're all equal?
Yeah, why not?
How are we equal when
Not really. realistically,
not equal, man.
people see it differently. It's just
Yeah.
perspective. Like,
Cause y'all get way more respect in America, even though since 9/11, a target has been on y'all back for what you call 9/11, but the target has always been on the back of black people all this time. Y'all didn't come over here as slaves. Y'all didn't build America with no wages. Y'all didn't. Y'all came over here after the fact. Y'all came over here after the fact, you know?
that's just facts, man. Like,
Besides the King James Bible, all nations are confederate against Jesus Christ, his people. Because Ishmael hated Isaac because of the blessing. Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. And Canaan, all the Canaanites, all those nations in the land of Canaan hated the children of Israel because God gave us that land. God gave us that land. Even Esau, white people in the book of Genesis, Esau married the Ishmaelites. He married your forefathers, your foremothers and all that, white people. And see, you know, Ishmael used to be black at one time. Your ancestors in the Bible were black at one time, you know?
like I said, I don't care about race, man.
You don't care? That doesn't matter, huh?
We're both people, you know. Like,
Well-
just personally, like, I don't see it like that.
Well, see how the world has respect to the King James Bible, because Donald Trump even uses the Bible. This America is the leader of the the land of the free, so-called. You know, freedom of religion, freedom of speech.
They say that, yeah.
But you see how Donald Trump holds up the King James Bible because he knows the King James Bible is the true authority. If the Quran was the true authority, the America would swear by the Quran.
Yeah, but no one can say what's the true authority, you know? It's just, like I said, it's a perspective, man.
It's the Bible because all laws come from the Bible because God gave the commandments to the children of Israel. The law and the commandments, the Jews, because there are people in the earth that are the Jews. There are people in the earth that call themselves Jewish and Israelis. The Jews are a chosen and a special people above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. So,
Sorry, man, I have to go. Sorry.
and when Jesus Christ returns, you know the Muslims, y'all going into slavery, man. Y'all helped put black people on those slave ships. Yeah, your forefathers, yeah. Your forefathers.
Well, that has nothing to do with me.
It does, because you were in your forefathers. Y'all got to pay for that, man.
What did I do then?
You were in your ancestors.
Okay, but
Just
that's
like-
not my fault, though.
Well, God still going to hold you guilty.
We can't say that's my
God
fault.
still holds you guilty. God said, my ways are not your ways, my thoughts are not your thoughts. As to heaven, you sound like white people, because white people say the same thing. It's not our fault. I didn't do nothing wrong. Y'all did. Y'all did. According to God, y'all did. And God's going to punish y'all.
Man.
That's not perspective. That's true.
That's your truth. I have different
Because
truths.
Jesus Christ is Lord. Allah is not Lord. It's not written Allah is
Can't
Lord.
say that,
Jesus Christ is Lord. Allah is just another name for Satan, man.
It means-
Satan.
Allah means God.
Say what?
Allah just means God in a different
Well,
language.
why didn't Allah die on the cross for the sins of his people? Allah did nothing for y'all, man.
Okay. So,
Allah didn't die for y'all. Jesus died for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Allah left y'all stuck. Allah is Satan behind that name to deceive y'all.
I have to go, man. Sorry.
All right, you believe in the suicide vest? You think if you kill yourself in the name of Allah, you're gonna go to heaven and get 70 virgins?
That has nothing to do with my religion.
That's what your people preach. Y'all preach that.
That's just a couple people being stupid. That has nothing to do with
But look at y'all doing all the bombings and all that.
What, like, you're just blaming me right now for that?
No, you and your people.
You can't say that. My
can't
people, it's my family. That's it.
No,
Okay?
your nation, your race.
You can't say that.
Your
That's just
race.
different people, man.
Ah, man, y'all wicked, man. Y'all gonna pay for slavery, man. Just like white people, just like the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, y'all gonna pay for slavery, man.